Picture this. One silent ranking drops, yet it packs enough explosive heat to shatter a massive fan base instantly. By 2025, a standard beauty list should have been safe. Instead, it sparked the darkest chat K-pop scene. Rosé hitting #1 on that global chart didn't just bring love, it triggered a storm, proving fame has a bitter cost. It bred chaos. Cheers crashed into jealousy, pure adoration met toxic audits. A savage line severed two icons who were never designed to be rivals, yet the world forced them into the ring. For ages, Rosé and Lisa were pitched as unique hues of one art piece. One screamed soft grace, the other oozed fierce swag. But showbiz doesn't pay for unity. It banks on conflict, feeding off the drama of opposing forces. The second Rosé took the crown, the web went from clapping to judging. Blogs hailed her look, but the chats turned nasty, doubting the win, the timing, asking why she stood solo at the peak while another star ruled a totally different lane. It wasn't just a win, it was a weapon used to spark deep fan wars. It wasn't looks, it was rank. In this game, lists aren't just wins, they're badges. Rosé's win was painted as world approval, while Lisa missing that specific cut was seen by many as a calculated snub. Every placement felt like a statement on who truly owned the throne. Stans fought over vibes, not stats. Was this a sign of new beauty rules? Or just the execs silently picking a main character for the new season? Masked by gloss and rehearsed grins is a hell few stars survive. Wins are tracked openly, non-stop, and brutally. Each trophy lifts one girl up while throwing shade on her peer. It is a zero-sum game of fame. Inside one squad, sizing up is inevitable. What fans view as pure gold, the girls often feel as a heavy, silent burden on their soul. So here is where the plot twists. Peace didn't come. War did. To see how love morphs into a duel, how hype turns into a heavy cage, and why fans pit idols against each other so hard, and how fame splits the tightest bonds stick around. Hit sub, follow now, and jump to the next clip. That is where the vibe breaks and the real drama starts to unfold. Once the jolt passed, the buzz on Rosé didn't die, it got sharper. The net went from partying to picking her apart. Every detail was sliced open, checked for flaws or unfair edges. Stans dug up old clips, checking ads, covers, and event looks. They hunted for clues, trying to crack why she got the boost right then. It was a hunt for a conspiracy in the timing of her glory. In K-pop, no move is a fluke. Every win is viewed as plotted, clocked, and spun by the suits. Nothing just happens naturally. The heat spiked because the bosses stayed mute. No word, no fix, no steering the talk. That quiet was gas on the fire. It let the rumors run wild and grow into a monster of its own. As Rosé got hype for her classic vibe and soft glow, a dark plot bred next to it, the hunch that another star was being snubbed. It was the shadow growing behind the light. Lisa's world fame, her bomb impact on foreign stages, and her sheer riz became the silent clapback spreading online. It was the elephant in the room no one could miss. Not a brawl, but it felt like war. Two tails side by side, never crashing but always weighed. Fans didn't just back a girl, they backed a symbol. One side fought for the posh ideal, the other for the bold rebel. It was deep, personal, and intense. One was sold as chic and safe for all, the other as fierce, fresh, and loud. The mix wasn't new, but now the lens was zoomed in. Every tiny difference became a huge deal. Backstage, this stuff cooks up stress. Stars must grin while being pitted against friends in fights they never signed up for. Wins become bars others must clear, even if they play a whole different game. Crowds miss this strain, but it lurks under every news flash. It is a ghostly weight that haunts every step of the way. Come mid-2025, the list didn't matter. It was about image, rank, and the harsh truth. In K-pop, a win for her feels like a loss for her pal. It is a cruel seesaw of fame that never balances. As talk got loud, the heat left the web. It bled into every show, every gig, every pic snapped by the press. You could feel the weight in the air whenever they stepped outside. Rosé's grace was judged, not loved. Lisa's swagger was mined for clues. Stans didn't watch, they graded. A glance, a pose, even quiet moments turned into proof of a fake feud. It was a paranoid hunt for drama in a friendship that was likely just fine but looked tense to them. The creepiest part? The biz let this rot spread. News sites put their wins in the ring, even if the vibes were miles apart. They fed the beast, letting the toxic comparisons grow unchecked. One post hailed soft glam, another cheered boss energy. Together they made a duel too juicy to skip. The crowd was lured, slyly, to pick a team. And they bit. The trap was set. And the fans fell right in. For stars, this is fame's black heart. You battle peers and ghosts of lies made up by others. Rosé's chill was seen as coldness. Lisa's fire was read as being bossy. No matter what they did, the script was flipped to fit a dramatic plot they didn't write. Both takes were trash, but they stuck. The more they won in their own zones, the more it looked like they were fighting for the same inch of light. Success became a cage. In secret meetings, this stuff makes or breaks you. Deals get checked, looks tweaked, odds run. One slip can flip the crowd on you. It is a high-wire act daily. A hush can scream a message. You think you drive, but you don't. The mob grabs the wheel, painting your win with their own wild plots and fantasies. When the war hit its max, the vibe changed. This wasn't about looks or skills anymore. It morphed into something darker. It mirrored how K-pop twists a unique soul into a rival and how even top-tier wins can drag dark, messy shadows behind them. It is the curse of the top. When the strain was plain to see, eyes moved from the girls to the machine. Sources leaked what stans hate to admit. These plots aren't accidents. They are built. The system engineers the drama, playing the fans like fiddles to keep the cash flowing. They are crafted. Spun. Often pushed. In K-pop, glory is built on clashes. 'Cause friction brings clicks, devotion, and non-stop chat. It is marketing 101. Create a fight, sell tickets. Rosé was typed as the posh, deep soul. Lisa was the powerhouse ruling the globe. Neither tag was a lie, but both were thin. They were boxes that trapped them, ignoring the full picture of who they really were. The issue wasn't their solo vibes, but how they were pitted like chess pieces. The suits cashed in on the duel, while the girls bore the scars. It was a game rigged for profit, played with human lives. This stress doesn't boom. It creeps. It moves in shadows, via hopes and silent laws. Every show is an exam. Every win just jacks the bar up higher. You never reach the finish, the line just moves. No space to just be. Quiet is judged. Stans say support, but they mean win. The urge is cruel. Beat her, glow brighter, earn your spot daily. It is a hunger that can never be fully fed. What makes this so telling is the déjà vu. K-pop's played this track before. We have seen this ugly loop. Solo wins in a band souring into fake feuds, fan love rotting into sects. The twist now? Size. World eyes zoom in on every pixel, sucking out all the air. There is nowhere to hide from the constant gaze. As months rolled on, a doubt hung low. When fame brings stress, not joy, how long can a star hold center stage before breaking or changing forever? It is the ultimate test of soul against the machine. Once the dust cleared, no victor stood, just the grim bill of fame exposed. By late 2025, the chat on Rosé and Lisa had morphed into a dark vibe. It wasn't about music. It was about the scars left by the limelight. No more talk of ranks, trends, or who stole the show for a sec. It turned into a mirror showing how the K-pop beast eats wins and spits out stress. It showed the ugly mechanics of how stars are ground down daily. Both ladies marched on, pros to the core, stone-faced in the open. But the vibe around them had warped for good. Each new step dragged a ghostly chain. The innocence was gone, replaced by heavy duty. If Rosé played sweet, they called it a ploy. If Lisa showed grit, they called it a power trip. The crowd stopped seeing artists. They saw pawns in a fiction neither girl wrote. They were characters in a twisted play directed by the mob. Here's the sick joke of elite K-pop glory. As the world learns your name, you lose the power to write your own truth. It's a heavy price for fame. Behind the curtain, the biz ignores the toxicity. It eats it up. Rivalry boosts the stats, drama keeps you hot, and fan wars lock eyes on screen. It is a dirty game played for maximum obsession. Stans go to war, screaming to save their faves, totally blind to the fact that they are fueling the machine that breaks these girls. In this cold world, even a shared win feels lonely. It is a tragic, twisted romance with no exit. The chilling part is the déjà vu. We have seen this messy movie before. It's not the first time one girl's shine caused dark jealousy in the squad, and sadly, it won't be the last. It's a cycle. What's changed is the permanent ink of the web. Online rumors don't die. They haunt, replay, and rewrite history live. One headline, one slip-up, or one chart number can forever twist how the world sees a star. It is terrifying. But through the noise, Rosé and Lisa reign supreme at the top. Not due to fake drama, but because of pure grit, sweat, tears, and a will of steel. They are untouchable. Their saga reveals a dark secret fans ignore. The true nightmare of K-pop isn't failure. It is winning while watched every second. Listen, the lights never die in K-pop. They just move, hunting for the next victim to judge and tear apart. As long as we keep score like this, the crushing weight on these stars will only scream louder and louder. So, I ask you, is this drama fate? Or can the biz and us fans learn to just love the vibe without the messy scorecards? Tell me the truth. Craving more tea on the secret feuds, the silent wars, and the crushing weight on your faves? Then smash that subscribe, hit like, and spill your heart in the comments. I really need to hear you. Stick around, darling, because this wild ride is only just starting. Your passion fuels me. Do not go anywhere.